Yeah, so I'm editing this video now, and I realized that I did not do an intro, so, I apologize for that. This is the intro now. So, basically this video is just me explaining how I play in Bedwars games, what I do, and what you can do to win more of your Bedwars solo games. So, I hope you all enjoy, and I will see you in the next video, and I have my Twitch and Discord links in the description, so go ahead and follow my Discord, join my... I just did those backwards. Go ahead and join my Discord and follow my Twitch. I just hit affiliate, so I mean, if you have Twitch Prime or whatever, you can go ahead and sub to me. So I'll see you all later. Peace. So, while I'm in my generator, I did want to talk about something. I do have a Twitch and a Discord, so you guys can go follow that and join my Discord. Both the links will be down in the description. And the first game is going to be the scenario where you don't have a bed, and then the second one will just be a normal game. Although my bed does get broken, I won't be purposely trying to get my bed broken. So I put a bed defense down. I start rushing over to yellow. I think I can get there first because he hadn't started bridging yet, and I'm generally faster at speed bridging than some other people. So I go ahead, act like I'm gonna get prot, but obviously I want it to look like I'm bad, so I fail the block clutch. And now I just wait. So I go ahead and rebuy some stuff. I get some blocks, and I start heading off. I need to kill this yellow guy, preferably before he gets to my bed, although in this scenario, I'm trying to get my bed broken, so I do that. And now he is on his way to my bed, so what I decide to do is just go ahead, get some wool, throw my loot out, and act like I have to kill him, or act like I'm trying to kill him. He hits me this way. I stack up, I run out of blocks. So right here, he actually was really laggy and was not looking at me when he was hitting me, so I did not actually mean to die there, but my bed's gone. So what I decided to do, he went up. I noticed that. So I need to not rush him, or else he'll just come down and kill me, because he probably has better gear than me. So what I did was I bought a golden apple, a stone sword, and some blocks, and now I go up the ladder, hoping that he doesn't trap me under and crit me out, but he didn't do that in time. So I basically just rush to diamonds to go around the map and get a ton of diamonds and emeralds. So that's probably the best thing to do in this scenario, is just go around the map and stat. And you want him to either chase you or for someone else to get his bed. So what I did in this case was I wanted him to follow me, but obviously I killed him, so it's going to take him longer to get here. So I purposely go down and then up and around to where maybe I'll get closer to him. And as you can see right there on the right, he is right beside me. So I get the emeralds and I run, and he's about to hit me. So I just keep running. Now I have to do everything to slow him down and stall him if someone else ever gets his bed. So I just place blocks. Notice I have 4 blocks right now, and I just used 3 in that block trap thing. So now I realize that there's not a bridge there, so I actually have to fight him and live, or else the game's over for me. So I go ahead, I kill him, and now I need to mine the blocks to get to a base and buy stuff with my 5 diamonds and 6 emeralds. Now gray bed, I would have gone there, except as you can see they do still exist. They are not dead, so if I went there they do have instone, so there would be no point in even going there. So what I decide to do is go back, get a little bit more emeralds, and then yellow starts leaving his base, and I'm not sure why. I wouldn't have gotten his bed if he did not leave, but I go ahead and go over. Now I don't have any blocks, so what I have to do is actually go back to my base to get more. So I run back on the bridge, do a little bit of parkour, and I get some more blocks. Because I know Gray has Endstone, and I will probably be fighting him sometime in the near future. So I decide to get Diamond Armor and Invis and Jump with my emeralds, which is probably the best combination of potions that you can get. Speed, they can see your particles still, but jump boost, you can literally just jump over people if you ever have to. So I decided I'll go ahead and get his bed, and I know he hasn't died recently. I checked tabs and he's still on tab, meaning if he wasn't at his base, then he wasn't at his base, or he hadn't died and was respawning. So now I decide to get an iron sword and some golden apples, and I just throw the rest of my gold out because I don't need 2 gold. There's nothing I can do with it. So now I notice that every bed is gone except for pink, so I decide to rush pink, because you never want to go for finals, because then pink could always get obsidian, and you don't want that happening. So I go ahead and rush pink. I see in chat pink just died from yellow, so I'm like, okay, he's respawning, so now I have to be careful. So I made sure he didn't see me, and I got his bed. It's just a matter of time until my invis runs out, so I have to get to him as fast as I possibly can and kill him. So I get here, and in this fight, I do not want to get comboed, so I need to get my back against a wall, which is in that case the shopkeeper. I ran there so that he could not combo me as well. I go ahead and buy a ton more golden apples and a fireball, and some more blocks, and now I am off to kill either green or yellow. So I decide to go back to middle, because I feel like that would be the best scenario, because that's where they would be, and then I would be able to kill them easier. And I see green right there. It's either let him fight it out with yellow, or me go rush in and get weak so that yellow can third party me. So I decide to just wait. Meanwhile, I just edit my Badlion GUI real quick. So I try editing some stuff. Now I edited that, so now I see that green is right there, and he died to yellow. So now, I just want to flex my bridge a little bit that I just learned, and I took a little bit of fall damage, but it's fine. It was absorption hearts. You never want to do that if you don't have absorption, because he could have just came right in and killed me. So, I would not have won this if it wasn't... I heard a pro right here, but I wouldn't have won this if he did not fall in the void, and I got the win. Alright, so we are now in a new game on Rooftop map, which is actually one of my favorite maps, although it does make me lag quite a bit. As you can see by my FPS, I'm getting like constant 90, whereas I normally get constant 140 to 300. But I go ahead, I wait for 16 iron, while the other person, which in this case I believe was red, he just got 12, I'm pretty sure, so he got to mid a lot faster than I did. I go ahead and get blocks and TNT again. So yes, again, this is when I do have a bed, and I'm going to play normally and not purposely try to get my bed broken. So he was already there, so I decided to bridge really high and then jump down so that he has harder of a time getting down. I go ahead and I have to combo them, but they're really laggy, so I can't actually do that, although I did get him. So now I have to run and get his bed before he respawns, and I do, and I block it off. But now I'm really weak, so if I rush in, I'll just die. There's no point in rushing in. So I decide to regen and keep him at his base so that they cannot go anywhere. I decide to go up, and I breezely, and I fail, and I'm really weak. So I put that TNT down, and that almost worked. If you can use TNT in the right ways, then it's insane, but they clutched on that last block, so... I go ahead and get some more blocks and another TNT, and I go ahead and rush already. But then I notice that pink is coming when I go into F5, and he tries getting my bed but fails. So I have to take him out before red goes to my base, which I do not think red is going to my base because he was weak and he didn't know that I went to pink. So I put the TNT on pink's bed. I blast pink off, they disconnected, and I got their bed, so pink's out of the game now. So now I get his generator. It was 2 iron and 1 gold, which isn't the best, but I go back to my base to make sure red was not getting my bed. And the best scenario to do now is just put as much pressure on red as you possibly can so that they cannot get stacked. Although I realized that he had iron armor, So I have to either combo him or I die, and then he gets sharpness, which he combos me because they're super laggy. So I die, and now red has the upper hand because they have sharpness, and now I do have no idea what to do. Now if you look at the scoreboard, the only beds that are even a thing are yellow, white, and mine. So I decide to keep rushing red because white and yellow are like semi next to each other, and I've seen them fighting each other in the kill feed before. So as soon as they get sharpness, I just flawless them, which is kind of annoying how I do that every time. But now blue is gone. Blue died by green, and I recognize green's name from somewhere, so I think I should probably go to him. So I decide to go over towards green base, and I'm not exactly sure why, but I tried flexing my bridge and then I failed and then I died, so that wasn't that smart. Now I go ahead and buy some more blocks and another TNT. I don't know why I love TNT so much, I just always get it because you can TNT jump. You can put it down after breaking someone's bed and they bait them out and then they die. But I decide to go ahead and go this way instead now because the yellow bed is now gone. So I go ahead, bridge over here. I see white is right there. So I decide that I will flex my bridge again, and I failed, but I clutched. So we're fine. We're really weak, but we're fine. So I go ahead, I get back up, and now it is a matter of killing gray and white. Well, not gray, but white. And I realize that he's really bad, so I can literally just jump over him and hit him off. So that was a pretty easy fight. Now I do notice that gray, I think that's gray. Yeah, he is inside of white base. But I just have to stall him because I am the only one with the bed. So obviously it's not gray. That was green that was in there. But I go ahead back to my base. I get my diamonds, my 12 diamonds. So now I can get sharpness, prot 2, and mining, maniac miner, which is what I get. I should have gotten a trap in this situation. That would have saved me a lot of time. But basically, I buy tools and blocks, and I buy sharpness, prot 2, and maniac miner. Now I see yellow bridging over here, and I'm like, okay, I have to kill him or he'll get my bed. So I decide to just go up basically, and I fail my Breezely again. I don't know what's going on with my Breezely today. I do a little mini Breezely and then just speed bridge over to him. And right here, I was thinking he had a fireball, so I wasn't going to rush in. But I decided to do this. He runs back. I took that little bit of fall damage, which is what killed me here. But I almost killed him, and then I got him to 0 HP, and then I died. So now he's right next to my base, so I need blocks. I need just everything I can get. And so I put everything in my E-chest, and now I need to go kill him before he regenerates a lot. So I'm here. He ate a golden apple, I believe, but I can just one-tap him off the edge, so it's fine. Now the only one left is green, and right here I'm like, where's green? And as I'm running just over here trying to find him, I notice that there's green blocks on the bridge, which obviously I did not put there, but I don't remember seeing footsteps. So is he at my base? I don't know. So I noticed green blocks are on that bridge, and I turn around and he's just sitting there. I have no idea why, but I go ahead, build up. I need to see what his prot is, so I go ahead and rush in and just try to get him low, but he runs, so that kind of gives me problems, because now I can't see what his prot is. I thought he was going to run on my base, but he stopped at the diamond gen, which I'm really proud of, and I decided that this was indeed a prot 2, so I need like a stone sword or iron sword. So now I get my tools, or my pickaxe. I don't know why I bought a pickaxe, I didn't need to. And then my iron sword and gapple and blocks. And now I think I'm pretty much prepared to fight him. So I start heading back over there when I realize that I don't remember seeing footsteps there. But so I realize he's not invis. So I go ahead, I stack up to him. He fireball jumps. Now that was a really good play on his part. So I am super weak at this point. So I die. And now I have to get blocks, and I go ahead and throw my stuff out, and I don't realize this, but now he did drink invis. So I'm just running as my bed gets destroyed right about, just wait for it, there. So now I have to run. So now I go to mid, I try to get emeralds, I try to get stacked, but he has jump and speed, obviously, so he's gonna be able to chase me down faster. So I realize that he is following me, so I have to block everything off. I have to make it as long for him to get to me as possible. I saw him bridging up there, so now I just head out. I have to get out of there. So I almost died there, but I was luckily able to block clutch. I get some more diamonds, and I go to white base. I block it off because I saw him pearl, and that was almost really bad for me. So now I decide to go back to my base, and I am able to successfully make it there, although I did fail there, and he was right behind me. So now I realize that I don't have anywhere to go, and he was there, so I decided to just go and hide here. So if he jumps, I can just hit him off, or whatever. And so now he's sitting there. He says good play in chat. So I'm sitting there. Obviously I'm a good person, so I said thank you. And so now he comes over here, and this is something I wasn't expecting. He actually tries to get down, which I thought he would just go get stacked and get a fireball or something. So I decided to kind of bait him by going out of that little hole and going down here. And now I decided to play some stuff so that I won't get knocked off the edge. And I break the block to see if he's there, which he's not. He is still up there. So we're both F5ing, and I noticed that. F5ing, and I noticed that. So now I see that he's trying to get down. So I try mining blocks to see if I can possibly hit him off. He jumps down. I block clutch with 0 blocks left. And now I try spleefing him. It clearly didn't work, but he clutched and took that fall damage. That hit that I did was crucial in that situation. So yeah, that's basically what I did in that game, and I hope you all enjoyed. One thing I should mention before I end it off was that this guy was a really good sport. He friended me, and we had some talk, and then we played some more duos after this. So he was overall a really cool guy. So yeah, and I appreciate that from him. So yeah.